Let's talk about Gemini rising. First, I want you to remember that your rising sign is determined by your time and place of birth. It influences how you first interact with people, so your first impressions. It also influences your physical appearance and how you first respond when something unexpected is thrown your way. It's also important to remember that in your sun sign, moon sign, rising combination, that your rising sign is third in command. Knowing this is going to empower you on your journey to manifesting your desires by bringing awareness to how people first receive your energy. This way you can make adjustments and transform whatever energy necessary to make sure that you are bringing the energy that you want to bring into the room. Okay, Gemini rising. Gemini is an air sign, so a person with Gemini rising will give the first impression of someone that is talkative and knowledgeable. Gemini is a mutable sign, so they will be perceived as someone who is in constant motion. Someone with Gemini rising does not like to sit still, and they can take a conversation quickly from one topic to the next. Gemini is the youngest of the air signs, so a person with Gemini rising will have a youthful quality about them. A person with Gemini rising often has small, sharp features, eyes that are filled with humor, a friendly smile, and arms and hands that are constantly moving. If you have Gemini rising, you move with a quickness, and you also hold on to your youthful looks well into old age. Okay, when someone has Gemini rising and they encounter an unexpected situation, you can be sure that they're going to respond quickly with a lot of wit, and they'll do what they can to get whatever they can out of the situation and then move on to the next. They don't like to stay in one energy very long at all, or on one topic very long at all. You can rest assured that they're gonna make the most of that situation for themselves and move on. The thing is that what you can't depend on them to do is to respond similarly in each situation. It depends on where they're at and what type of energy they're experiencing at that moment. That's going to determine how they respond. But they will respond quickly, and then they'll just move on to the next situation. Positive traits of Gemini rising: high intellect, cleverness, expertise in speaking and writing, and an aptitude for foreign languages. The negative traits of Gemini rising: arrogance, sarcasm, snobbishness, cynicism, and disorganization. If you have Gemini rising, you make a great first impression because you're talkative, you're a great conversationalist, you are intelligent, and so you're really good at dealing with people in the moment. You do so really quickly, like I said before, but the thing is to make sure that you don't move so quickly and shift so quickly that you miss the details that are necessary in order for you to really learn throughout your experiences, because there may be some valuable information in a certain exchange that you could miss simply because you get bored easily. So if you are clear on what your intention is and what you're trying to manifest overall, then you'll know going into each circumstance and each situation, okay, what's my intention? And that way you'll be open for whatever little signs and little details are going to help you on your path to manifesting what you want. So Gemini rising, you make a great first impression, but sometimes you can come off as a little bit scattered and restless. So you want to make sure you're present when you have an exchange with somebody, because again, you never know what part they might play or what lesson may be in that exchange to help you manifest what it is you're trying to do. So if you have Gemini rising, you can now look at your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign and factor in how those three energies work together. You can take the positive traits from all three of those energies and implement them when you're on your path to manifesting the things you desire, as opposed to allowing your negative traits to undermine what you're doing and to hold you back. So coming up after we finish the rising sign series, we're going to deal with compatibility and love with all the astrological signs. So subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more astrological information coming your way. Thanks for watching.